Night new at 6. His attorney argues he got no medical help leading up to his death. Just look at where Lashawn Thompson was allegedly sleeping. This deteriorating cell in the jail's psychiatric wing. And we're told that Lashawn Thompson suffered from mental health issues.
These pictures of his brother that he shared with us, 35-year-old Lashawn Thompson, are hard to look at. His cell at the Fulton County Jail covered in filth, and his body covered in sores and bites from bedbugs and lice.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome to Visible Truth Media, and I'm your host, 30 God. Can you imagine having a loved one incarcerated for whatever type of crime, and then to find out that that loved one passed on? I'm sure that is a sad experience that no one should have to encounter. Now, when that family or you look into how that family member passed on and find out that that family member was being eaten alive by bugs and insects, how would you react? Make sure you leave in the comments about how you would react if you was put into this situation. We're gonna jump straight into the situation, okay? That's what happened to this man right here. His name is Lashawn Thompson. This is his story, and we're gonna get it all going. Let's get it. This here is Lashawn Thompson. He was jailed for a misdemeanor charge and placed in Fulton County Jail's psych wing after officials judged him mentally ill. 3 months after being arrested on September 19th, a Fulton County medical examiner reported that Mr. Thompson was found dead in his cell after being eaten alive by insects and bed bugs. Now the question is, how did this go unnoticed? Thompson's family attorney, Michael D. Harper, released photos showing Mr. Thompson's body riddled with bugs. He is calling for a criminal investigation and told reporters that a lawsuit is pending. Mr. Harper says jail records show detention officers and medical staff noticed Mr. Thompson was deteriorating, but did not administer aid or otherwise help him. In the medical examiner's report, the report said there was a severe bed bug infestation in his cell in the psych ward, but said there were no clear signs of trauma on Mr. Thompson's body. The report listed the cause of death as undetermined. So now what do we believe? The report or the photos? That leads to the question, can bed bugs even be deadly? Photos released by the lawyer paint a morbid picture of Mr. Thompson, whose face and torso can be seen covered in bugs. Conditions of the jail cell as seen in images are horrific, said Mr. Michael Porter, an etymologist at the University of Kentucky who specializes in bed bugs. Here's a quick little video of what bed bugs can do.
Bedbug bites are not dangerous, but some people have allergic reactions to them. To date, there's no naturally occurring diseases that are transmitted by bed bugs to people. Bed bugs, as opposed to mosquitoes and ticks, let's say, haven't evolved with any parasitic or infectious agent to transmit via salivary glands, into the host. They normally don't defecate on you when they're feeding on you, and don't make you itch as they're feeding. The itchiness starts after they're done. So, to answer the question, dangerous is if there's a reaction, a bad reaction to having been bitten by bed bugs, so it's an allergic type. And diseases, no, naturally, there's nothing really transmitted by them to their people hosts.
Okay, so boom. Now, Michael Porter stated that he has dealt with bed bugs for over 20 plus years. He said he has never seen anything quite to this level regarding to Mr. Thompson. Bed bug bites usually are not deadly, but in some rare cases, Mr. Porter said, prolonged exposure to a massive bed bug infestation can cause severe anemia, which can be lethal if left untreated. Bed bugs feed on blood, and very large numbers of bed bugs feed on large amounts of blood, Mr. Porter said. In other extreme cases, Mr. Porter said victims may experience an allergic reaction and go into shock, which can also be deadly. So that's two professionals that pretty much said the same thing. So if we can prove that the jail did not do their job and help Mr. Thompson, then we can pretty much close this case here. The office which runs the jail announced a full investigation into the circumstances surrounding Mr. Thompson's death. In addition, the statement said it had made an immediate trial to get rid of the infestation, which caused $500,000 of bed bugs, lice, and other pests. Within the Fulton County Jail, the jail has also updated protocols for security rounds to include addressing sanitary conditions according to the statement. The ongoing investigation is examining details regarding the medical care provided and ultimately will determine whether any criminal charges are warranted in this case, the statement said. The sheriff's office also reiterated a call for building a new, larger jail to provide an elite level of care, mental health services, security, and cleanliness. Last year, the Southern Center for Human Rights published a press release titled "Uncontained Outbreaks of Lice. Scabies leave people at Fulton Jail dangerously malnourished," in which it outlined the many troubles plaguing the facility and offered recommendations to contain future outbreaks and improve hygiene practices. So that's pretty much what the jail had to say about the situation. But I'm telling you right now, like, I just really don't understand how something like this can happen. Like, how can somebody be eaten alive? I mean, now that the professionals pretty much came out and spoke about how it could happen, okay, we understand how it could happen, but how does it go unnoticed to the point where it happened? You get what I'm saying? Like, do you hate your job that much, or is it the fact that he was declared a mentally ill patient? So, you know, he might have been going off on the guards, and they just decided to not care for him and still put him in the cell. I mean, look at these photos of look at these photos. I would go crazy if I'm in a situation like that, and I'm sure 99.9% of you guys would too. I mean, it doesn't matter the charges. It doesn't matter what he was charged with, whether it was a felony or a misdemeanor. I mean, it got to be crazy. You're in a jail. You're not even in prison. This is the jail, and the conditions still look like this. And I'm pretty sure we can go across the U.S. and the world, and conditions in jails are like this. If you're gonna lock people up for misdemeanor charges or whatever it is, you need to make sure that the jails are clean. I mean, don't they take it out of our taxes anyway for situations like this to happen? We're gonna keep y'all updated on this situation. We're gonna send nothing but positive energy out to this man's family, and I'm hoping that they can get this case resolved and shut this jail down, man. It needs to be shut down, and the lawsuit does need to happen. I mean, your loved one was sent to jail. I keep thinking prison. Your loved one was sent to jail, and he ain't coming back home. And the manner that he passed, I mean, it could have been avoided, man. It really could have been avoided if somebody just would have cared, man. That's the problem, man. I think that's what the case is for this. In a nutshell, no one cared. You get what I'm saying? And now it's too late. You get what I'm saying? Now this is the after effect of everything that's happening, man. So we're gonna keep y'all up to date, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. And until next time, peace.